The story of King Herod and the child Jesus is found in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 2, in the New Testament of the Bible. It is often referred to as the story of the massacre of the innocents and the flight to Egypt. Here's an account of the story. The visit of the Magi. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, during the reign of King Herod the Great, wise men, Magi, from the east came to Jerusalem. They asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." This deeply disturbed King Herod, as he saw the child as a threat to his throne. Herod summoned the chief priests and scribes to determine where the Messiah was to be born. They informed him that, according to prophecy, the Messiah would be born in Bethlehem. Herod secretly met with the Magi, inquiring about the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him." The Magi's journey and warning. The Magi followed the star, which led them to the place where Jesus was with Mary and Joseph. They were overjoyed, bowed down, and worshipped the child. They offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. However, they were warned in a dream not to return to Herod, so they took a different route back to their homeland. The flight to Egypt. After the Magi departed, an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." Joseph immediately obeyed, and the family fled to Egypt during the night. Herod's rage and the massacre of the innocents. When King Herod realized that the Magi had deceived him, he was furious. He ordered the massacre of all male children in Bethlehem and its vicinity who were 2 years old and under, based on the time he had learned from the Magi. This tragic event fulfilled the prophecy of Jeremiah. A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted, because they are no more. Return to Nazareth. After Herod's death, an angel appeared to Joseph in Egypt and said, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who are trying to take the child's life are dead." Joseph returned with his family to Israel but avoided Judea because Herod's son Archelaus was ruling there. Instead, they settled in the region of Galilee, in the town of Nazareth, fulfilling another prophecy. He will be called a Nazarene. This story is significant in Christian tradition, highlighting the dangers surrounding Jesus' birth and the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies about the Messiah. The visit of the Magi. Matthew 2 verses 1 to 12. Setting: Jesus was born in Bethlehem during the time of King Herod. Magi, wise men, from the east came to Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." Herod's reaction. King Herod was troubled by this news, as were the people of Jerusalem. He consulted the chief priests and teachers of the law, who informed him that the Messiah was prophesied to be born in Bethlehem, based on Micah 5 verse 2. "But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you will come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel." Deceptive plan. Herod secretly called the Magi and learned the exact time the star appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him." The Magi's journey. The Magi followed the star until it stopped over the place where Jesus was. They were overjoyed, worshipped him, and presented gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gold symbolized Jesus' kingship. Frankincense symbolized his divine nature. Myrrh foreshadowed his suffering and death. Divine warning. The Magi were warned in a dream not to return to Herod, so they returned to their country by another route. The flight to Egypt. Matthew 2 verses 13 to 15. Angel's message. After the Magi left, an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, warning him, "Get up, take the child and his mother and escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." Obedience. Joseph took Mary and Jesus and fled to Egypt during the night. They stayed there until Herod's death. This fulfilled the prophecy from Hosea 11 verse 1. "Out of Egypt I called my son." Herod's rage and the massacre of the innocents. Matthew 2 verses 16 to 18. Herod's fury. When Herod realized that the Magi had outwitted him, he became furious. He ordered the killing of all boys in Bethlehem and the surrounding area who were 2 years old and under. This tragic event fulfilled the prophecy from Jeremiah 31 verse 15. A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted, because they are no more. The return to Nazareth. Matthew 2 verses 19 to 23. Angel's message. After Herod died, an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream in Egypt, saying, "Get up, take the child and his mother and go to the land of Israel, for those who were trying to take the child's life are dead." Settling in Nazareth, Joseph obeyed, but he avoided Judea because Herod's son Archelaus was ruling there. Instead, they settled in Galilee,